10 huge benefits of using resistance bands every day. If you want to get a nice weight training workout, there is now a simple option. The resistance band is an excellent training accessory that can boost your exercise to the next level. The pros of resistance bands are broad, diverse, and will go a long way toward making you a fit and healthy person. Resistance bands resemble bungee cords or long, flat pieces of elastic rubber in design. Resistance bands are a form of weight training, considering their main purpose is to keep your muscles under tension. They deliver resistance onto your body in about the same way that regular weights do. There are bands of increasing resistance levels that resemble different free weight classes. A cheap pair of resistance bands can cost as little as $30 or as much as $80 or even $100, depending on the set. In the long run, a full set of resistance bands is much less costly than anything else, and yet they still provide the solid strength training exercise. Why spend more money than you have to when you can get some resistance bands for a fraction of the price? Resistance bands, like traditional weights, are a method of strength training that many individuals utilize instead of traditional weights. Resistance bands are ideal for this, since the more you pull on them and stretch them, the more resistance they offer, thus exercising your muscles. The second significant advantage of utilizing resistance bands in your daily exercise regimen is that you can get a full body workout from top to bottom with just one piece of equipment. Resistance bands are one of the few pieces of equipment that allow you to work different muscles in your body without switching gear. When you utilize a resistance band, you can actually execute a workout for each and every muscle in your body. When you can spend only a little money on a set of resistance bands that will exercise your entire body from top to bottom, there's no reason to acquire numerous pieces of gym equipment to get in shape. Another advantage worth mentioning is that resistance bands can aid in the development and maintenance of a strong and robust musculoskeletal system. Resistance bands not only help you strengthen your muscles, but they also help you strengthen your bones. This is because resistance bands are technically a weight-bearing workout. In the same way that strength training strengthens your muscles, weight-bearing exercises develop your bones. When training solely with resistance bands, you can use them on their own without difficulty. To utilize resistance bands, all you need are your hands, feet, and perhaps a door frame. Resistance bands may be used to replicate workouts that you are already familiar with. The fact is that resistance bands may be used to do many of the same exercises that other forms of weights, such as dumbbells, can. Curling a resistive band, for example, may be done by standing on one end and holding the other end, exactly like curling a dumbbell. Resistance bands are available in a variety of resistance levels. Some sets include light, medium, and heavy resistance bands, while the most complete ones include even more, sometimes up to 8 or 10 distinct degrees of resistance. You may also increase the difficulty level. It makes no difference what degree of fitness you have, because a decent set of resistance bands can accommodate you. This is also cost-effective because you can buy a single pair of resistance bands to utilize for the entire family, saving you more money than you thought possible. Working with resistance bands does not need a large amount of room. A full set of resistance bands may be stored on a single shelf. You may work out at home, in your backyard, in the park, or even at your office, as long as you have the resistance bands with you. We doubt there is anything better than the basic resistance band in terms of versatility and convenience. Another advantage of resistance bands is that they provide variation to your regular training routines. You may, however, combine your normal training regimen with resistance bands to provide variation to your muscles and help them develop as large and powerful as possible. To get the most out of your training regimen, combine the resistance bands with other pieces of equipment or styles of exercise.